Alright, so this is a bit of a short video, which I didn't have in plan to make, but randomly today at 6 a.m. of all times, this guy, credit to him, Moses Olegan 20, they pinged me in the TDS Discord, in the TDS discussion channel, and sent me an entire timeline of the TDS lore, and I wasn't expecting somebody to make this. Like, I haven't planned an entire lore video of TDS, and I'm not doing a timeline because that would just be too complicated, but this guy actually did, and it makes sense with everything I believe in the lore. So I just want to make a quick analysis of this timeline. Won't take too much, just a small video, also because I need to post. I haven't posted in 3 weeks. Anyway, if you go and take a look, it starts with the grace period, which I guess is all the, I don't know what he refers to, but it's all the legacy modes. We can see like the gold mode, legacy molten mode, legacy fallen mode. I don't know what average kingdom is. Might just be the Fallen Kingdom. But yeah, this is essentially the first legacy modes of TDS. Next up is the Lunar Overture Act 1 event. Not the Act 1 of Lunar Overture, that takes place way later on, but the events that are being represented in the first stage of Lunar Overture happen here. So Umbra and the first God Cube, that's what this Lunar Overture Act 1 event is. With the Executioner, the witch hunting schemes, and all that. Afterwards, we have Patient Zero starting the Apocalypse. And this is not intermediate mode, this is just the first zombies, which, something I'm not sure about, we don't know if this is true, if Patient Zero created the first zombies. Anyway, this is when the zombie apocalypse starts. Patient Zero does not attack until intermediate mode, this is just the start of the apocalypse. Then obviously TDS is created, we go through easy mode, which is just the regular zombie apocalypse. And then we completely defeat the Golden, which leads to Gilded Path, the map Gilded Path, which is, the Golden's resting place. Going back to the main timeline, we have a Sword Fight on the Heights in 2019, where we defeat Swordmaster, and we know Fallen Swordmaster appears in Hardcore, and Voidcaster resurrects Fallen Swordmaster, or just was Swordmaster, and Swordmaster turns into Fallen Swordmaster, which is why we see him again in Hardcore. This might become not canon with the Hardcore rework. We'll see when the Hardcore rework comes out, if it will make Legacy Hardcore canon, if we'll just retcon it like it did with Frost Invasion. Moving on, we just have the regular events. We have Area 51, doesn't really matter. Then we have the Act 2 event of Lunar Overture. Now, this is like Act 1, it's not the actual Lunar Overture event, it's just what happens in Act 2 of Lunar Overture. Basically, it's Halloween 2019 with Jacobot attacking because Umbra sent him. Not much else to say here. Krampus attacks, then we have the Egg Hunt, then we have Halloween 2020 with Lord Sinister, and in the meantime, we have Hardcore mode, we fight against Void Reaver, we fight against all the Legacy Fallen. Moving on to the Metaverse, doesn't matter. No Frost Invasion here, we know Frost Invasion is not canon after it got retconned with Operation Ice. Then we get to Solar Eclipse. Solar Eclipse is just Solar Eclipse. We all know what happens in Solar Eclipse. We have Duck Hunt. We get to Lunar Overture, which this is the actual event. And you see here Xmas 22. Now you're gonna say, this is a question many people ask me with the timeline. Why do I believe Xmas 22 takes place after Lunar Overture despite the event being first? We know what happens in Krampus Revenge. Krampus Revenge is basically, Krampus getting a God Cube shard, and what does he do in Krampus Revenge? He mind controlled the elves to attack us. And what is Christmas 22? Elves will be mind controlled to attack us. So what I think happened is after Lunar Overture, a shard went to Krampus. Krampus first attacked us with Cold Ambush in 2022, which was Violent Night, and then attacked us himself in 2023, which means that Xmas 22 is a sequel to Lunar Overture after the God Cube exploded. After Krampus Revenge, we just have the Roblox 2024 event. We have Intermediate Mode, which is when Patient Zero actually attacks because he found a God Cube shard. We have the Classic event. It's canon, guys. If the Hunt is canon, which it was confirmed that it was canon this year, then the Classic event is canon as well. I will delve into this into the entire story video because I already made a bunch of stuff on the Classic event. Then we have the Fallen rework, where the Fallen attack again, and Hidden Wave alongside the Fallen rework, obviously. And then it just goes in order: the Escape event, the Please Donate distraction that the Children of Exo made, the Molten rework, which doesn't have many lore implications, maybe it's related to the Hex, Frost Invasion or Operation Ice. We move on to Roblox 25, which is the sequel to Roblox 24, and then finally Ducky Revenge. And this will assume will lead into the next event or Hardcore rework if Hardcore rework comes out before the next event, which I believe that will be the case. Anyway, once again, massive credits to Moses of Egan 20 in the TDS Discord. Wait, it's actually Spook. It's Spook, and Credits to Spook here in the TDS Discord, because he actually made a timeline based on what I think actually is true. So, of course, once again, for the third time, credits to him. And I will see you all in the next video, which hopefully is the entire of TDS video. Please, please, please tell me I can make it in time. Anyway, that's it. See ya.